Bueno, buenos días, good morning to everyone. I would like to thank the IIC for inviting me. It's an honor to be here and being here with this panelist. I hope they can bear with me. I do not come from the academic sector. I'm basically a lawyer. So I hope that I can bring some insight on the content issue. I represent an association that gathers 72 regional and local telecom operators from the cable TV and ISP perspective. And the past 10 years have been very challenging on the local competition, and we have found out on those businesses that local content is a very good business, a very good edge on the business, and it makes the subscriber stay with us. It's very important. And on the local content issue, we had some production issues because local operators didn't know how to make local content. Local cable TV didn't know how to produce, didn't know how to sell, and didn't know even how to program local content. So they have to learn from zero. And it's incredible that the community on these towns, very small towns, because most of the operators are local and regional operators on suburban places, and most of the local content came from guys who just did video. Went to weddings, went to local sports events. So they started to put this very basic, local, regionalized content on the TV, and it started to sell. The other part is that on the business issue, more than the business issue, is that it got the community together. It got all the community together. People were watching their local news, local sports events, local festivities on this local channel that had very basic local content. So this got us to evolve on more sophisticated means of providing the content, more sophisticated production, and more sophisticated ways of selling that content. So these small companies that have local networks have been competing with very big companies, Telmex, AT&T, Netflix, and they're surviving and making money out of local content. So it's very important for these local networks to provide that local content that gives them the edge. On the other part, on regulation, well, we have a thing that we are regulated by the IFT, the local regulator, but we compete with everything that's not regulated, with everything, with YouTube, with Netflix, with whatever service on OTT that it can be provided. And that sometimes stops us from doing a little more, okay? But I think that sometimes no regulation is good regulation because it permits the market to set up in their own way. So it has been a difficult path, but I think it has been a great path for these local operations. And I'll start with that.
Okay.